Hello, I'm Anne-Marie Conklin, author of several children's books, including my newest release, The Ghost Who Stayed for Christmas, which I published just a few weeks ago through Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. I'm also the author of my own memoir, A Grave for the Devil. Let's get started. But before we do, take a moment to like and subscribe to my channel, where you'll see more videos about self-publishing. I'll begin by making 3 assumptions. 1, you've completed your manuscript, or you have a strong rough draft. You can edit your document every single step of the way, even after you publish it, so don't worry about it ever being too late to make changes. 2, artwork. Today, I'm going to use AI, or artificially intelligent computer-generated images on Canva. And 3, dimensions. You need to know what dimensions or trim size you want your children's books to be before you can proceed. Common dimensions for picture books are 7 by 10, 8 by 10, and so on. Do some research by looking at other books online that are similar to the one that you want to publish, and then consult this guide to make your final decision. The first thing you'll need to do is to Google Kindle Direct Publishing and create an account. Click on any of these options and the user-friendly system will guide you. Next, create a Canva account. I use Canva, as many people do, to create children's books. Originally, I used the free version, which has a lot of features, but ultimately I signed up for the Pro version, which has been well worth the price. Click on any of these options when you Google Canva and create an account. On the Canva homepage, click on Create a Design. Scroll down to Custom Design. Canva has many features, and I won't be able to go through all of them in this video, but I encourage you to thoroughly explore them so you can customize your design. For our purposes, I'm going to create an 8.5 by 8.5 book with bleed, which I'll explain later. Click on the bar below, Create a New Design. A blank design with those dimensions will pop up. Let's start by creating our first image. Click on Apps in the toolbar on the left-hand side. Type in Magic Media in the search bar and hit Enter. Click on the Magic Media logo. In this box, describe what you want Magic Media to create. Typically, I write a short sentence to describe the image. I'm going to keep this very simple. Then scroll down and choose the style you want. Because I'm creating a children's book, I'm going to choose Playful. The aspect ratio has automatically been set. Click on Generate. It can take a few moments for AI to generate the images. 4 options will appear. I like this one. Clicking on one of the images will make it appear on your design. Let's check this other one out. Have you ever seen a monkey duck before? Now you have. I'm going to move the image back into the position I want it to be in. Before I do anything else, I'm going to scroll up to Elements and add a cute little frog. I'm going to drag the edges to resize it. I want to add a colorful background, so I'm going to go to the top toolbar and click on the palette for the background colors. You'll see that they offer an array of colors for your image, as well as a variety of other colors. I'm going to try these photo colors and choose one that complements my image the best. The vertical pink line tells you that your image is centered. Now I'm going to click on Text and then Add Text Bar. I'm going to type in my text. In the toolbar above, I can change my font. I can also change the size, position, and color of the text. I'm highlighting the text to change the color. Page 1 is done. Next, click on Add Page right here. Canva will automatically save your work. Your project must be a minimum of 24 pages in order for KDP to publish it. I added a dog picture. If you're not satisfied, you can tweak your description and then click Generate again. You can duplicate a page, delete pages, and change the order of your pages right here. Repeat the process until your book is done. Here is the complete book. There are editing tools which can help you tweak your images. Take time to explore these. As you can see, the monkey has 2 tails. It probably only needs 1. I'm going to show you how to remove one of the tails. Click on Edit in the toolbar on the side. Then click Magic Grab. Magic Grab may highlight the part of the image you want to get rid of, or you'll need to click on Brush and then highlight everything you want to get rid of, and then click on Grab. The app will return you to your image. You can move the image it grabbed, or you can delete it. You can also use Magic Eraser, but I find Magic Grab more effective. On this page, AI gave me 2 badgers. I only wanted one badger and 1 monkey. I'm going to replace one of the badgers with a monkey. I'm going to use Magic Grab to get rid of one of the badgers, and then I'm going to Elements. I'll find a monkey I like and put it in the empty space. When you are finalizing your design, click on File, then Settings, and then Show Rulers and Guides. And this will provide you with a grid that will assist you in the consistent placement of all of your images. Before we go any further, we are going to resize our document based on the dimensions that KDP will require in order to accommodate the binding and borders in an 8.5 by 8.5 design. The new dimensions will be 8.625 by 8.75. In the top toolbar, click on Resize. Scroll down to Custom Size and click. Under Custom Size, go to the right side and make sure your units are inches. Enter the new dimensions. Below, click on Copy and Resize. This will take a moment. When it's done, click on Open. This resized copy is the document that you'll download and use to publish your book. Creating our cover is the final step before downloading our document. Click on Create a Design. Scroll down and click on Custom Size and make sure the units are in inches. For the cover, the width will need to be 17.334 by 8.75. I learned this by downloading an inaccurately sized file onto KDP, and they provided the correct dimensions. The new design will appear on the page. For the cover, I'm going to click on the Add Color palette here and move the cursor until I come across a color that I'm happy with. Now I'm going to go over here and click on Upload. I've already uploaded a lot of images for this book. and I think I can find one for the cover that I'll be happy with. I like this monkey. I'm going to move it around and resize it until I'm satisfied. Now I'm going to go over to text and add text box so I can create the title of the book and my author name. The cheapest, fastest way to get your book published is to have KDP assign an ISBN and barcode for you, so I'm not going to put one on the back. Let's download our cover. Go to the upper right toolbar and click on Share. Scroll down to Download. KDP accepts almost exclusively PDF files. Choose PDF Print. Then choose the color profile. For professional printing, always choose CMYK. And then click Download. You will use this document to download your cover onto KDP. Let's download the interior. You'll follow the same procedure that we used for the cover. The only difference is that you'll have more pages. Make sure you download all of the pages as one single document. In some cases, if the artwork of the project is complex, you'll need to create a Mobi file through Kids Kindle Center. Okay, you did it. You freaking did it. Take a breath, refresh your coffee, and let's move over to our KDP account. I'm on the home page of my KDP account. In the upper toolbar, you should see bookshelf, reports, marketing, and other links that will become important a little bit later. Over here on the right side, I'm going to go ahead and click on Create. KDP will ask me what I want to create, and today I want to create a paperback. So I'm going to click on that. KDP will ask a series of questions about the book you intend to publish. Let's walk through this together. You can save your work anytime and come back to it. The first question it asks is the language. I think for most of us it'll be English, but there's a wide variety to choose from. Next, it'll want to know the book title. Okay, as you can see, I typed in Monkey and Friends. There is no subtitle to this book, so I'm going to leave that blank. Next, I'm going to go to Series. This book will not be a part of a series, so I'm going to leave that blank as well. Edition number. This will be the first, and I'm sure the only edition of Monkey and Friends. Let's go ahead and go to Author. I've already typed in my name, Anne-Marie Conklin. And then I'm going to scroll down a little bit further, and it's going to ask if there are any contributors. Sometimes that's an editor or an illustrator. It can be a variety of things or people that you want to give credit to. In this case, it's all on me. All right, next we want to spend a little time summarizing the book. So for description, I just wrote, Monkey and Friends is a colorful book for young children that features many of their favorite animals in natural settings. Publishing rights. The question is, do you own the copyright and hold necessary publishing rights? The answer should be a definitive yes. You want to own your own material. So go to copyright.gov. Do not use any other site and watch out for scammers. The program is generally user-friendly. Once you've opened the site, create an account. The total cost to copyright your literary product should not exceed $45 to $85. Do this before you publish it. Next, the primary audience. Is there sexually explicit images or titles? Absolutely not. Choose the youngest and oldest ages at which a person could enjoy this book. This book is really meant for very young children. I would say from a baby to maybe 2, maybe 3 years old. Choose the location where you expect the majority of your book sales. Amazon.com is the US, so I'm just going to head and click on that. KDP wants you to choose 3 categories that best describe your book, and this will help the marketplace and your target audience to meet up a little bit better, because people use specific words when they search for the particular types of books they want. So for category, I would select children's books. A subcategory would probably be animals, and a third would be apes and monkeys. This is a fiction book. Next, we're going to choose 7 keywords that highlight the book's unique traits. They can be short phrases that describe your book. So I've typed in 7 keywords that describe the unique traits of my book. I'm not sure how unique it is. It's simple and short, but it's intended to provide a guide. So I just wrote in animal friends, books for pre-primary children, books about pets, African animals. You can write in whatever you want. Next, the publication date. Publication date and release date are the same. This book was never previously published. And then the last question for the first page is whether I want to release my book for sale now or schedule my book's release. Sometimes people like to have a launch date for their book and take pre-orders, but we're not going to do that at this time. So I'm going to move over here where it says save and continue, or I can save it as a draft if I need to leave and take care of some other things. So let's go ahead and click on save and continue. Okay, we are at the top of page 2. So the first question here is about your ISBN number. An ISBN is a unique ID that retailers, libraries, distributors use to search and identify your book. Each book, each format of the book, such as a paperback or ebook or hardcover, they all have to have their own unique ISBN. For our purposes, we're going to go ahead and allow KDP to assign an ISBN for us. So it's already checked here, and I'm going to click on Assign ISBN. You cannot use this ISBN with another publisher. So if I wanted to publish with Barnes & Nobles or Ingram Spark, then I would not be able to do that. All right, so that is the ISBN for Monkey and Friends. And the imprint is independently published. The next thing we want to do is scroll down to print options. Because this is a children's book and we want it to be colorful, we're going to click on Premium Color Interior with white paper. Scroll down a little further. We had already determined our trim size, so let's go ahead and select a different size, and we're going to find 8.5 by 8.5 inches. And then KDP will do some calculating for us. Because we extended our images out to the very edge, we're going to click on Bleed. With Bleed, you can only use PDF files. And then lastly, it wants to know if we want our finish to be matte or glossy. We definitely, for a children's book, want it to be glossy. Okay, so here we are, the moment we've been waiting for, upload manuscript. So we're going to click on that, and my manuscript is in my downloads. I'm going to click on download. Here we go. And I'm going to open that up. And it's going to take a couple of minutes for it to upload. So it says the manuscript was uploaded successfully. Next, we're going to upload our book cover. If we wanted to, we could have created a book cover using Cover Creator through KDP. But we created our own book cover, and so I'm going to click on Upload a cover that you already have. So both were successful. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. Amazon is just collecting data. You are not required to disclose whether or not you used AI assistance. So I'm just going to check no because I don't want them to ask me any more questions. Now we're going to go ahead and launch the previewer. Okay, I'm going to click Launch Previewer. It'll take a few minutes for KDP to check quality issues and generate a digital book for you. Once it's ready, it will also highlight issues with the book that you will need to address before publication. This book will give you a better understanding of what's working in your design and what isn't. After you review your book, you'll approve it after addressing any issues. You will have to go back to the original documents to make corrections. Okay, here we have it. So on the left-hand side, it tells us that it did a quality check. And it says once your book is submitted for publication, they'll perform a quality review that'll be a little more intensive. And sometimes they'll come back and say that you need to make changes before we can publish this. Okay, I'm going to click on this arrow over here, and that'll take me to the next page. This page to the left will be white unless I add a color, and I'm okay with it being white. And each time I click, it'll show me the page on the left side and the page on the right. If I scroll down here where it says thumbnail, I'm going to click on that, and you can see your entire book. And I think I'm pretty happy with that. And I'm going to click down here that I approve. It has returned me to this page. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to click Save and Continue. Now we are on our third and final page. The first thing it asks is if we want to publish in all territories, and we do. We want to publish it wherever we can. Now we have to price the book. So I priced it very minimally at $7.99. The royalty rate is 60%. The printing cost is $4.20. So for each copy sold, you will receive 59 cents. I would suggest that you get online and look at other children's books that are about the same size and length as yours, and choose a price somewhere in the middle that you feel good about. You will not be able to change the price of your book in the future. Once you decide on it, it is set. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Terms and conditions. It can take up to 72 hours for your book to become available for purchase on Amazon. By clicking Publish, I confirm that I agree to and am in compliance with the KDP terms and conditions. Now right here it says Request a Proof. I always do that. Each time I've done that, I notice issues that I'm so relieved I have the opportunity to correct before submitting my documents again. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on Publish Your Paperback. Sometimes it'll tell me that there are issues that I'll have to correct right away. It says Saved Successful. Your paperback has been submitted. It says my book is in review. I will receive an email from KDP within 72 hours informing me of whether or not they can publish my book as is. In just over 24 hours, I received an email from KDP congratulating me, saying, "Your paperback has been published." As you can see, my book went from in review to live. This means that you can find this book and my other publications on Amazon by typing in the name of the book or looking me up by my author name, Anne Marie Conklin. We're going to go over to my author page now. Here is my author page. You can create your own author page on Amazon so people can learn more about you and follow you. As you can see, I'm going to scroll down here. These are all of the books that I've published on Amazon. And here is Monkey and Friends, which is now available. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and it'll take me to Amazon. Okay, and so here it is on Amazon live. And if someone finds this book, they can purchase it, add it to their cart. It has all the information I provided it with, that it's for babies up to 3 years old, 28 pages in English. It gives the dimensions, the ISBN number. I'm going to keep this book available for now as a sample guide to anyone who has watched my video and wants to be able to see the actual result on Amazon. Normally, I would create an ebook version as well, as that constitutes about 10 to 20% of my sales on my other books. I hope this video was helpful to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment if you have any questions, and I'll do what I can to help. I will provide links below in case you are interested in learning more about any of my books on Amazon. Also, you'll see links to my social media so you can follow me. Good luck!